The president has the right to command me to come see him. Okonkwo reacts to Bwala's visit to Tinubu. Can you imagine? So what is he saying now? We know Bwala went to Tinubu, and the way it is now, Bwala is almost defected to APC now. You know, he came from APC to PDP, just like Kenneth Okonkwo came from APC to Labour Party. So now we can see that Bwala is already making his way back to APC, especially after meeting with Tinubu in closed door. Now, Kenneth Okonkwo is reacting to that visit and saying that the president has the right to command him to come and see him. So meaning that he very soon Tinubu will also say he wants to see Kenneth Okonkwo and he will go. And after seeing Tinubu, the next thing is because Tinubu will not call you a special call like that, that nothing will not, that nothing does not follow you back. So Bwala must have been promised heaven and earth yesterday, probably given something himself. And Kenneth Okonkwo is probably waiting for his own. Hi, Nigeria is finished. I tell you the truth. This is a case of not me go die for Nigeria. I'll collect my own. That's what I say here. A chieftain of the Labour Party and spokesperson for the Obi'S Presidential Campaign Council has recently reacted to Daniel Bwala's visit to the Aso Villa to meet with the president on Wednesday. So in an interview with Channels TV Sunrise Daily, Okonkwo pointed out that the president, being the commander-in-chief and most prominent citizen of the country, has the right to call on whoever he wishes, including himself, Okonkwo, to visit him at the presidential villa. However, Daniel Bwala should have minded his choice of words and not lauded the president of another party while he belonged to the PDP. Okay, that is his own statement. Okay, that is a caution to Bwala. Further, he added that Bwala has sycophantically made a 360 degrees turn on all the principles he said to have possessed by showing interest in defecting back to the APC. Exactly. So recall that the PDP spokesman in a statement to the press noted that if supporting President Tinubu will bring him back to APC, then so be it. And that statement carries a lot of weight, I tell you the truth. So now this is Okonkwo is somehow criticizing Bwala for all of this. According to Okonkwo, while reacting to this, after seeing the picture he snapped with Tinubu, I think that in Nigeria, everybody is a suspect, including me. It is just that I haven't had enough evidence to convict myself. There's nothing wrong with seeing the president, but there is something wrong when you psychophatically make a 360-degree view of all the principles you hold. So the president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and he has the right to command me to come see him. I do not have a choice in that, but I have a choice in what I am going to say after I have finished seeing him. Exactly. So what Okonkwo is trying to say, yeah, nobody takes that away. Tinubu is the commander-in-chief and is a president of all Nigerians, even though he's in APC. So he has the right to call anybody in the commanding tone to see him, and you go and see him. There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, nothing you can do about that. But again, the only thing different is that when you go to see him, you mind what you say, you mind your disposition, you mind exactly what you accept and what to reject. Okay, so what it's trying to tell us here is that Bwala making 360 degrees of the values he has held so long in PDP is a concern. Okay, you can't just throw away your values like that because you're turning back to APC. So that is an act of indiscipline, if I might interpret what Kenneth Okonkwo is saying there indirectly. Okay, so you don't just go to see president and then begin to laud the president who belongs to another party. You are automatically lauding that party against your party. But again, it's all about brain, it's all about IQ. All I know is that before Bwala answered that call, probably he must have had some phone calls, interface with some key people in APC before the president, and he must have made up his mind that he's going he's obviously joining APC back and probably getting his own reward so he can work for APC. I tell you, because Kenneth Okonkwo is key figure in Labour Party, while Bwala is key figure in the PDP. So if PDP loses somebody like Bwala back to APC, then that is a big problem, because he has actually known all the secrets of PDP before now. And if you just APC, he's obviously going to use that information against the PDP. Oh wow. So there are a few comments here from a few individuals. Somebody say, honestly, Nigerian politicians are Ogbologbobok Olushu, not be small thing. Tinubu na your mate. Can you imagine? But Kenneth, maybe we should remind you that you never agreed that he is your president. So how come you are now doing 360 degrees, Abby? So it's only Bwala that has done 360 degrees by answering the call and probably doing 360 degrees in trashing the values he has held up before now against APC doctrine. So you yourself already said that, Tinubu is not your president. I think yourself and Aisha Yusufu. So now that you are saying that he's the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and has the right to call anybody, you are also making a 360 degrees of your belief and what you hold dear in your heart. So what do we call that? I am sure that if Tinubu calls Kenneth Okonkwo and gives him a juicy package to come to APC, he will go. He will definitely go. He will definitely go. I know that. Somebody say all over the world, politicians are of many words. Of course, Mr. President will not invite you. Stay where you are. Abi probably is trying to trigger a discussion that will lead to Mr. President hearing and say, okay, let me see that young man. Can you tell him to see me? But it's not going to be as easy as you think. Somebody say, Mr. President will not invite you. Stay where you are. Okay. After Daniel Bwala returned to APC, you, Kenneth Okonkwo, is next. You guys should mark my words. Okay. So people are already predicting that this guy will definitely go back to APC. It's a matter of time. Already Bwala is back, and some of that people are went to APC, so it will not be, his own will not be an exception. It's ready to go back to the APC. So almost all these politicians, when they start talking from both sides of their mouth, you fear them. That is the truth. This is how Bwala has been like a very unstable person in the morning. And then finally we have seen where that, disposition has landed him. So if we hear that Kenneth Okonkwo had defected back to APC, we shouldn't be surprised. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.